Hello, Jonathan. How are you doing?
Hello, Tim. I'm doing great. How are you?
Hey, man. What a what a bizarre day today. So
What happened?
I don't know. It's been really slow. I've been tired. Well, I think it's probably because I was talking on the phone till 4 in the midnight.
Did you book flights or hotel rooms, or what did you do
Yes,
so late?
I'm all booked for Vegas, baby. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
yeah. I'm really excited. I'm also thinking there is a hike here at the end of Long Island. It's 125 miles. I'm thinking I can probably do it in like 3 4 days if I leave this Saturday. How cool would that be? Just get something done this year. What do you think? What do you think?
Can I offer you something alternatively?
Yes.
Do you know what the wave is?
The wave?
Yes.
No idea what the wave is.
The wave is a rock formation in Arizona. So it's
Okay.
approachable from Las Vegas with a rental car. And it's the most significant thing that you can imagine. Actually, I came across with an image of the wave on the Rolex forum,
Really?
and I asked the guy, "Where is this? Where is this? I must go there." So this was playing in my head for 3 years until we finally made it. Yeah, just Google the wave in Arizona. Look at this.
Oh, I think, by the way, I think one of the most expensive, it looks like one of the most expensive pictures in the world has been taken here. One of these
Why the most expensive?
photograph. Yeah.
Why?
Right?
So you can buy this.
No, it's
Or
just the picture. Look, let's see, the most expensive photograph ever sold. Let's see here. It looks like it was taken there. Uh, wait, I think it's like something like this. I'm not sure exactly, but
hmm.
it's one of these.
So my advice is if you're in Las Vegas and if you're in the area, if
Hmm.
you're out for a hike,
Yeah,
go
go
there.
here, the wave,
Yeah, you have
dude.
to you have to sign up. They only let
Oh,
10 or 20 parties per day there.
oh,
Um, so you have to be really quick and yeah, take your chance. It's
I see.
The good thing is there are no proper trails. So they hand you out a map with some
Uh-huh.
pictures and they say, you have to go this direction, and if you see that rock, you have to go
Yeah.
this direction. It's a really amazing experience.
Oh man, that looks amazing. Me and Chris, we were gonna. He's got some dune buggies. He wants to go out somewhere
Oh,
over
okay.
there in Arizona, uh, and drive around there. So
Mhm.
maybe we'll go surf the wave on the buggy. Let's
No, no,
see.
no, you can't do that. You will
No,
you
no,
will end up in jail if you take a buggy
severe
there.
debt. Yeah, no, no. This is you have to preserve this kind of thing. Let's see who we got in the chat box.
You have a new watch?
I don't think I should say that. I have a new watch.
Oh, okay.
Okay. What?
Why
Smart.
why is it that I don't know this?
I don't know. It's a joke. It's a joke.
Okay.
Smudger. I don't. What do you mean? I have a new watch. Maybe my Explorer One is the new watch for him. Haven't seen you around. Batch guitar. Good evening, watch gang. Allah as always from the sunny Barcelona. Yeah, it was nice to see also night wristwatchman
How about
making
a batch guitar?
making it home safely. Yeah, from Barcelona. By the way, when I was in Barca, um, I almost stuck there because they had a lockdown after I left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I kind of got lucky. I got lucky actually leaving from Barcelona and leaving from Vegas because of the London Watch Show and the whole COVID outbreak.
Hmm.
JB, upvote. Guys, if you're watching the show, please do not forget to hit the upvote button. I would really appreciate it. We got the green bottle in the chat. Oh my god.
Greggy boy, you mean?
The Greggy boy. He was on the show with Spencer yesterday. Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. He talked about a little bit about his fragrance business.
Mm-hmm.
It's really cool, and it's a fragrance samples uk.com. And actually, I have one of the viewers who messaged me like they're stepping up their fragrance game. He ordered like 4 fragrance samples, which is there you go,
Mm.
helping out. Man, he had like I highly recommend. I'm gonna try to get the link for that interview. It was really cool. Story how he started the business literally in his like apartment bedroom, and now it's like a legitimate big business. 4 years later, that's how I want to evolve this timwrite YouTube channel. It was really inspirational. I was like, man, you just have to keep doing it, keep working on it, keep expanding it, and you can achieve something. It's really cool. Greggy boy, green bottle, really nice,
Tim, if you allow
inspirational stuff.
me to come
Mhm.
back to COVID,
Mm,
I think we've been talking about this. I've been very careful. I've been vaccinated in June,
mhm,
but
mhm,
basically my protocol was like I was unvaccinated, and same with my wife because we
mhm.
both had Johnson and Johnson, which
Ah,
was the only one that was available
uh-huh.
back then. Tomorrow we're getting both booster shots.
Oh, you can
So
already get booster shot?
yes, it
Damn.
happened over the weekend, and we are pretty much the first people who are receiving booster shots because we received Johnson and Johnson, and it's
Yeah.
now considered to be not really effective.
Not that effective.
Yeah, and that's what I had in mind when I was wearing mask, even when
Mm.
it was allowed to put it down. So actually, our protocol since June was to behave like we are not vaccinated.
Whoa.
So that's gonna change tomorrow.
Damn. I have a lot of travels planned up ahead,
Yeah,
so I need to check out the when can I get a booster shot? Yeah, because I'm going to man, BQ watches. I think they already have something scheduled, the event. I'm gonna actually let me find it here really quickly because I need to start planning London trip already. Got David D. What's up, gentlemen? And David D. He's coming to the New York Watch Show. We're gonna try to actually meet up with David before the show kind of starts, and do a little live stream with the community. The community. Let's see here. Oh, here we go. BQ Watches Winter Fair. All right, we'll take a look at the details as I'm catching up. Got Smudges, Greg, what do you think about Fahrenheit? Actually, I have Fahrenheit. I have the Auto Toilette Dior Fahrenheit.
I had it
Very,
in the 90s.
yeah. That fragrance has been around. Has been around. It's actually, what is it? Oh,
That was the hot shit in the 90s, Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit. I love the bottle. Just the whole package is
Oh,
so
they still have the
cool.
same bottle like back then,
Yeah,
yeah? Hmm.
it's beautiful. Look at it.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my god, that is just gorgeous.
Actually,
What?
one of the very famous designers of those fragrance bottles
Hmm.
is living here nearby, and I
Oh,
had the privilege to talk to him, and he was talking
oh,
a little bit about how he goes into designing those, and
yeah.
he made incredible money out of those bottles.
He's like a Gerald Dent of. I mean,
Yeah,
half the experience is the bottle for fragrances.
Oh, I think probably they're paying more for the design of the bottle than the content.
Yeah, it's like Gerald Genta. Once you get a really good designer, someone who knows what they're doing,
Yeah,
these brands they probably want to hire the bottle designer
yeah,
for themselves. I wouldn't be surprised. It's the same as in every community like this. JB, hello fellas, welcome to the live stream. JB, Dan Bakerfield. Tim, what's your real last name? Just go to Blue Short Buddha's what's it called, the GoFundMe campaign.
yeah.
You can see it there if you're
Should we
interested.
pin the
Yes.
GoFundMe again?
Well, yeah, drop the link
Let me try to
just
find
in
it.
case. It's still, the campaign still continues, and if you don't know, if you didn't know what happened to Blue Short Buddha, please go check it out. We're still the campaign still goes on. If you haven't contributed, you can use the link and send a few bucks to the family to help out Blue Shirt. Robert Metcalf, hi Tim. Got T and Tickers. Luca and Greggy Boy says it's amazing stuff. Wow. Yeah, man. This thing, Dior Fahrenheit. There is a famous villain in some movie that I totally forgot, but he uses Dior Fahrenheit.
Hmm.
AJ Marcus, what's this stream about? It's about, we're gonna take a look at few watches. There's been a bunch of releases. It's also about just anything. If you have a question, shoot it in the comment section.
Yeah, and we should
Oh,
talk about the community.
the community. Luca says Versace blue jeans is goated, and the blue jeans, that fragrance should have never existed to begin with. It's a disaster.
So
Disaster.
we have a super chat.
Oh, we got a super chat. Fantastic 18725 pounds for the Netflix fund. That's so good. Thank you. Fantastic. You know what this is about, Jonathan?
I I can tell you what is my interpretation, but probably I'm totally off.
Okay, it's gonna be off because I was watching like first 5 minutes of Archie yesterday, and he was talking about how he was doing the fundraise, and then people were blaming him as well.
Hmm.
And I'm like, oh shit! So I jumped on to kind of share our grief a little bit yesterday, and Pe- Archie said like, this thing with the super chats and stuff, this is where it's at. And I told Archie, he's like, no, that's actually, it's exclusive to watches. Usually people don't get this many super chats, because if you think about it, a 5 pound super chat, that's a month of Netflix. And
Oh,
Archie's
okay.
like, well, don't tell them. So,
So you have a new stick now together with the toilet, yes?
yeah, because I mean, there's other, yeah, it's Netflix.
No, but uh, can I tell you um, um, how I see this since you and the other guys appeared on Archie.
Mm,
Um, we've all been stuck or locked down or whatever.
yes.
And since you guys were on, Archie was really watchable and enjoyable. And
Hmm.
I see any payment that I did towards you as a kind of Netflix payment as well,
Yes.
because I'm just paying for another channel that I enjoy to watch and to listen.
Yes.
And I would kindly ask all people who are here in the chat, who are watching the show, who enjoy the show, to see it that way. You're paying for your favorite channel as well, and maybe you consider to give a small donation to this channel too.
Yep. I I told him like, I mean, we get a lot like for the viewership we have disproportionately a lot of super chats.
Okay.
Yeah, and he didn't know that. So
I didn't know that too.
yeah, yeah, it's completely
You should
disproportionate.
keep your mouth shut with those
Right.
facts. Now you're harming your
Right.
super chats.
I mean, there's huge shows they usually get like one $5 super chat.
Okay.
It's but they get money other ways. I think it's because they're focused on different things. But this kind of show is a little bit more interactive than others. But anyways, the point is, it was really funny. Oh my God, David H, $10. Thank you so much. Hey guys, question for you and Dr. Dremel. Yachtmaster 42. I like the proportions more than the 40. What are your thoughts, especially with the difference between the hour and minute hands? Okay, let me bring this up here. Here we go. Why is it in Spanish? What? Wait, it's Italian. How did I get on the Rolex Italian website?
Maybe you were browsing some Italian porn before.
I only watch
Wife is
Asian.
watching.
I only watch. I was gonna say Korean, but Korean porn is the worst. It's the worst. Okay, something happened to my website. I cannot enter English website, so let's
Should
just
I
go with the Italian.
should I send you a link?
Yeah, I think I wait. Hold on, I think we got it, but it's gonna be Italian. Wait, what's going on? How is this happening? What
It
is?
it happens to me as well. I can't tell you why.
Damn it! Look at this. What the Italian website is different, and it doesn't work.
Yeah, give you a link in the private chat to the German one because it auto directs to the German webpage. So maybe that's all some help.
This is madness, man. And we here's the Yachtmaster. Okay, here we go. We got the whole lineup. What are your thoughts, especially with the difference between the hour and minute hands? Well, okay, so here we go. Actually, not only are the hour and minute hands are supersized on the 42, the hour markers are super extra fat ass.
Super thick, yes.
Yeah, look at actually, well, the hands are. I mean, this obviously this Yachtmaster was eating cheeseburgers and McDonald's breakfast to get so big and juicy, whereas the 40 is just kind of it's got your standard. I wouldn't be even surprised if they took these hour hands and markers from the Submariners. It's probably just they reuse the parts.
Actually, you're on something, because your Explorer 2 42 millimeter has significantly broader and wider hands compared to the old one.
Yes.
So I think they just copied the same concept, and I wouldn't be surprised if those hands on the Yachtmaster 42 are the same hands like they are used on the Explorer
Yeah.
42 millimeters.
Actually, I think these are even bigger. Even bigger.
Mhm.
But oh man, but these markers, look at these dots are just huge. Oh,
But I love them. I'm a big fan of the
oh yeah.
maxi dials,
Oh yeah, and this is
and
like a super maxi.
yeah, the bigger the merrier. I
Yeah.
really like them.
Now he says that he likes Dr. Dremel. I just realized that he's talking about you. I'm like, what the Dr. Dremel? Right. Yachtmaster 42. Man, I love the Yachtmaster. I don't know if I would say that I prefer one over the other. To me, they're like almost completely two different watches. The Yachtmaster 40 is for me. It's like a sports digest. It's a dress watch that looks like a sports watch.
You know
Whereas,
the history of the Yachtmaster.
well, oh yeah, I mean actually, I think it was supposed to be like it was supposed to be the new Submariner, right? They were gonna
Exactly,
revamp the
exactly.
Submariner.
It
Mm-hmm.
was the plan was to
Phase it out.
introduce a modern submariner, a
Right.
modernized
Yep.
submariner. That was the entire trick. That didn't go so well. So,
It's like Coke making Coca-Cola too. That was
oh
a
yeah,
disaster.
cherry or whatever.
Yeah,
Yes,
they had to go
yeah.
back. That's why it's called Coke Classic now, because they had
But
to bring.
I remember when the Yacht-Master with the platinum bezel insert and the
Hmm.
platinum dial was introduced in Basel. I was there. I was
Yeah.
working for a different watch company back
Uh
then,
huh. Uh huh. Uh huh.
and it was the big thing, and
Yeah.
everybody was crazy about that, and we were all talking about a revolution and how next
Revolution.
level this watch is, and everything like that. So it was a big thing back then.
On the that was with the red hand, right?
Yeah, yeah, with a red second hand, you mean? Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
The red
platinum
second hand.
dial, platinum bezel insert back then.
Yeah.
And it was like 20% more, no, I think or 30% more than a standard Submariner, which had the aluminum bezel back then. Basically, the Yachtmaster was the first watch with a kind of maxi dial.
The Rolex on their Instagram, they have this video where they transpose one over the other. Check it out. It looks really cool. They show how you can see kind of the how
Hmm.
angles and everything changed a little bit from the older generation to the new generation of the Yachtmaster 2. Sorry, Yachtmaster 40,
Yeah, nicely done.
right?
Yeah.
You can see. You can see. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
that
really cool
splashed
little.
water over it and everything. Ah,
Yeah, and it goes to the
that's
blue.
neat.
Yeah, it's really cool the way they
Yeah.
did it. Uh, but I think, look, I freaking love the way the 40 wears. I don't know if I would be able to say the same thing about the 42 Yachtmaster. It's
We had a
a much more brutal watch.
we had a similar discussion a couple of days ago, and one viewer actually, full disclosure, I've never tried on the 42 Yachtmaster.
Yeah, me either.
Uh,
Me either.
I know the 42 Explorer.
Hmm.
I had it, and but I sold it because it was slightly too big for my taste.
Okay,
Um, so we
wearing
had
one right now.
Yeah, we had somebody in the chat who said because the Yachtmaster is much more rounded and polished and subdued, it wears smaller than an Explorer 42. So
Oh, the Yachtmaster 42 were smaller
yes,
than the
yes,
Explorer.
that's
Oh,
what the viewer here said. I think it was 3 days ago.
actually, I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised, especially with the rubber strap.
Mm,
Uh, I think it would wear a little bit better because that's the same thing with the Submariner 40 versus the s- um sorry, Seamaster Submariner 40. Yachtmaster 40 wears way smaller than the Submariner 40 because of
mhm,
the design. It's all rounded and cushy. It's like having a little pillow on your hand. Whereas a Submariner, it's just sharp angles everywhere. So, but the size on this thing would literally would give so much more presence to the watch. If this wasn't white gold, I would have I would prefer this over the Submariner 40. I love this watch. It's the only problem is, and like I don't even mind that it's white gold. It just makes it really expensive for me. But if you can afford the 42 Yachtmaster, I think it's still a sleeper. What's the Chrono 24 on this thing? You know? I think this watch has been quiet for the this whole
yeah, but
time.
I don't think that you can get bargains. Last time I've checked, the prices were not really good.
Is it going over retail?
No, around retail, so I don't see a point. Not
Around
sure
this.
how easy you can get those white golds.
I think that's the trick. It's still going at retail. It's not going
Yeah.
over. and that gives a lot of people this idea. That over retail price, it really messes with the brain, making people think that it's not as valuable
Yeah.
as it is.
So
So here we
one
go.
funny thing was
Yeah.
when the picture of that 42 was leaked, I
Hmm.
was assuming that it was the 40 and in steel with an oyster flex. And I
Yeah.
shot a message to my AD in the middle of the night when I saw it. I told him, please pre-order this for me.
Oh,
I want to be the first who receives this. And then later on, it turned out it was 42 and in white gold. So I had to cancel that premature order. Um,
I
um,
mean, it's better to jump the gun and then say, "Oh, I didn't know the specs," than not pre-ordering it at all and
yeah,
missing out.
that's true, but you look like an idiot when you when you send emails in the middle of the night trying to be the first and then backpedal. I don't like this.
Exactly. David D. Oh, he refers like this. He says, "Agree. That's what my membership fee is for, and I'm happy to pay since I enjoy the channel." David D, thank you so much for your membership and continued support of my YouTube endeavors, upwards and upwards. Reen de la Pons, thank you so much for your upvote. Jamie Opulence, welcome to the live stream. Cool, Chris Cali, turn off the VPN. You think I think the VPN probably put me somewhere in Italy, and that's why my thing is
Could be,
bugged.
yes. Mhm.
Exactly. Greggy boy, are you coming to the next BQ Watches show? That's an interesting question. Oh, he's still. Wait, Jamie's in Spain right now? Newcastle for the game. Then no plans to come back to England for the rest of the year. Damn.
He's located in Spain. I think he said he's living and working in Marbella.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, I wasn't really following lately the whole thing. Olarine. We got, let's see here. Badge guitar, can't complain. Enjoyed the Spanish banks. Let's see. Oh, Marty, welcome to the live stream. Olympic Oaks Trading Company, 78. Oh, we got 92 already watching. Guys, if you're watching, don't forget to hit the upvote button. Let's get to 100 upvotes as soon as possible. It really helps out the show. Badge guitar, I definitely need to go to see the family. I have nephews who are ready to. He's still. Wow.
Um, Not sure. We 1 second. We had here somebody who had a total different opinion about vaccination. I would have
Um,
appreciated that he would have been able to voice his opinion, even though it was totally wrong, in my
it's
opinion.
okay, man. It's okay.
Ah,
Let it go.
you deleted? Okay.
I know I didn't touch anything. What the hell?
Okay.
I'm not even paying. I haven't paid attention. I was so enthralled in the conversation about the
Okay.
Yacht-Master that I completely missed the whole chat. Marty, Yacht-Master 40 is shaped like a Daytona. Yeah, and Daytona is shaped like Explorer 1. It's crazy. These watches wear smaller than they actually are. John C says Tim Wright is growing on me. Good dude. Wow. Thank you, John C.
That took long for you, John C.
Yeah, it's interesting. Got Anthony Napolitano. Tim, when are you getting producer Michaels to appear on the AC3 show? Wait, what? Oh, producer Michael. It's in the works. It's in the works, man. I'm working. It's everything is. There's things are. The gears are moving. The gears are moving, Anthony. Make sure to continue support both our channels. I don't know. There could be stuff happening in the background. Notice the watch dealers are not talking about the Yachtmaster. I think they're secretly putting them away. The Yachtmasters have been sleepers for a real long time because they were going at a severe over retail like discount. They would sink over like aftermarket on the gray market, like at the deep. deep discounts. You'd buy it for like 13,000, and then they would resell for 8. It's 50%. And that gray market discount gave people the idea, like, why are you paying more for it? Right? And it took a really long time. I think only now the Yachtmaster started to catch up. And that took a long time to catch up on the gray market. So I wouldn't be surprised if there were gray market dealers who were scooping them up at 5,000 each, and now putting them out there. But let's see here. This Yachtmaster 42. How many pages do we have of Yachtmasters 42? Well, not not many. Doesn't look like. I think that's it. So there's one page of
No,
Yachtmaster 42. If
isn't there a
somebody
next one?
next one, no.
Yeah,
Well,
no.
there's
Yeah,
three
yeah.
pages. Okay,
Three
there's three
pages. Yes.
pages. There's 3 pages. I mean, if someone wanted to corner the market on the Yachtmaster 42s, they could probably do it pretty easily. I mean, some of these are already at a ridiculous prices. 40,000. I mean, look at this. There's some guys. Look at this. This guy in United States, he put it for 41,000. I mean, that's just a what? It's a joke. It's a joke. I
Yeah,
think.
I think if you call your AD, the chances are high that you're getting one in the following couple of months. Don't you think so?
I think this is one of those watches you can get at the AD, especially if you have some small history with your AD. I would freaking love this thing. What do you think? What is the? I was actually thinking about what is better, this or the Aquanaut.
Well, those are two
Ha!
different animals because you can't get an Aquanaut
I know,
for
but
that price.
they're very similar watches. They're almost the same watch. They're
I'll
both
I'll challenge you
stainless.
with a different question. So this or Lange up and down?
Up, Lange up down, but they're
Yeah,
different. Up
yeah,
down Lange is different. Come on,
yeah.
come on.
Of course, but of course, but I'm, in my mind, it's playing. Maybe just for the fun of it, I'm trying to get this. While it's very much money, um, but I say, look, this is Lange money, and just for
Okay,
the fun of it, it's too
okay,
much.
you're right. The money is the same, but I'm like when I look at this watch, I'm thinking Rolex made this as a competitor to the Aquanaut. They're both because actually there are Aquanauts, white gold Aquanauts, the grenade, right? It's on the
Mhm.
green strap. And think of this: Rolex can easily make this watch with a green ceramic bezel. Do the Starbucks version of this with a green Oyster Flex. Poof. That would be insane. Think about it,
Yeah,
Jonathan.
I agree. I
Higgins.
agree. Hmm.
Higgins, that will explode the internet. Think they're just waiting for some kind of a equal date, something, some specific date. I don't know when Yachtmaster turns like I don't know 30 or 40. Wait, you said yeah? I think maybe the next decade they're gonna make it with the green ceramic bezel. Who wants the Yachtmaster 42 with a green ceramic bezel and the green oyster flex? I'm curious. Lone Star Watch Collector says he prefers the Aquanaut to this Yachtmaster. I wonder why. And the con wait, the con in his watch says
A
Aquanaut.
dog and his watch.
Oh, a dock in his watch. Oh, a dock in his watch. And we get. Does anyone know if the list starts fresh when the new Rolex AD opens up? I live in the Czech Republic. New store is coming to. Yes, it does. Yeah, because
Try
each
it. Try it. Yes, that's a good chance for you. Yeah.
every AD has their own, and actually that's in the Rolex release, in the official Rolex release, they say that all the allocation of watches is managed independently by each individual AD. They might have some guidance to work around with, like I don't know. There's they have to report a little bit some information back to Rolex, but The allocation is fully
So
go.
if you have a new AD starting,
Yeah,
you have two advantages basically. First of all, you don't have a long list of waiting clients, and secondly, Rolex is oversupplying new ADs. And they have a kind of preferred status because Rolex wants to make sure that they have a good start, so they start with a bang. So I'm pretty sure they are getting a little bit better supplied than a regular AD in his daily business.
there you go. I can't vouch for that. I think they're all getting the Pokemon packs where it's just random. But
Mm,
hey, you never know. They're not actually. The thing
mm,
is with the new ADs is they don't have like they don't have hundreds of VIP clients.
exactly.
That because I think that's the most important. Like a lot of these, I called some of the ADs here on the Long Island, and they've been serving some families for 50 years. Like they know the grandfather was buying watches from the guy. So obviously he's gonna sell the if he gets the 5711, he's gonna give it to the guy whose grandfather was buying watches from their business. I mean, that's what you do, right?
Yeah. On the Rolex forum, I've read a story about a new AD opening up, and people were basically camping outside, just like in front of an Apple store when a new iPhone
Hey,
comes out.
hey,
And
in Korea, that's standard practice. Every morning when Chanel, Louis Vuitton, Cartier opens up, there's a line from 5 o'clock in the morning.
yeah, yeah,
Everything
no,
is
but
sold out
no, but I'm
before.
talking about a new AD opening up, and those
Ah,
guys
got
were
you.
lucky and getting Submariners and
Yeah,
Daytonas,
yeah,
because they were basically the first. I have a funny story in Hong Kong.
yeah.
Um, I came across the Hermes boutique, and there was a long line, and
Mm-hmm.
I was just for the fun of it, I was trying to take a picture of the line. And
Ooh.
usually, Hong Kong people are pretty relaxed about that. But there was one mainland Chinese with a Gucci cap and a Gucci T-shirt, and he tried to cover his face with with a kind of brochure, because obviously he was
The
not
flipper.
happy. No, I'm not. Probably it was a rich Chinese who didn't want
Oh.
to leave traces, because mainland Chinese used to travel to Hong Kong with suitcases of cash, because they don't want
Oh.
to spend the cash in the city where they live, because then everybody knows how much money they make. And that was part of the success of the Hong Kong people before Hong Kong was
Ah.
totally closed down for mainlanders. Um,
Wow.
so people
Damn.
went to Hong Kong. So it's basically just like Las Vegas. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, and
Mm.
that was Hong Kong. That was the concept.
Dude, that's insane. We got Ben says only me or are Rolex designs rather boring. I mean to look toyish. Some of them look like poker chips and all this text on the dial, fucking Bible paragraphs. I mean, I don't think it's that bad. The text is I think people already got used to it. It's not too ridiculous. I know what you mean, but I think poker chips are kind of they stole the design from Rolex in some ways. And the whole thing with the boring thing is when you have something extremely exciting, looking like a watch that is so freakishly exciting, it burns out on you really quickly. With with the simple Rolex watch, it is a slow burn. You don't get bored of it almost immediately. So I think it's that classic timeless design that made it successful. So I don't think it's too boring. I think it's just perfect the way there is a lot of thought that was put into it. And if you look at all of the super crazy watches that went over retail, what was it? 5711. That's a really simple watch. It was what else? Uh well the what's it called? Submariner, obviously the Daytona. Simple. Daytona is a really simple chronograph. We had Royal Oak, right? Same thing. Very simple, clean. It's the clean watches that people grow on, that become extremely popular. Oh, let's see here. We got Marcelo and Wizard joining us. Hello,
Ah,
gentlemen.
Tim and Air Iggins. Hello, boys.
How are you doing?
hello. What we said. Long time no
Hey,
see.
hey, Tim, I'm dying to come to your show so long, and man, I mean the hours is for me 5 o'clock in the morning.
It's brutal. I know. When I was in Korea, I was doing some of these waking up at 4 for one show, and then waking up at 5 to do some other shows. When it really wore me out. It really wore me out. But Marcelo, thank you so much for setting the alarm and joining us here. Let me just catch up with the chat, and we're gonna talk. Wizard, when's the camera coming? What did it tell you?
I'm waiting for. They just said we shipped it. We're shipping it. So
Okay.
We
Okay.
have a super chat from the Watch Wizard as well.
Oh, Wizard! Hello, gentlemen. Thank you so much for the continued support, man.
it's the ramen fund.
The ramen fun, man. That ramen was so good. I had some ramen yesterday at like 4 in the morning. Oh man, and I put some sriracha in there. I need to actually. I'm running out of sriracha. I went to my regular supermarket. They didn't have it, so I'm still on the lookout. I had
And
to go to
that's not from Asia. That comes from California.
I know, but how could they not have a sriracha in Stop and Shop? I don't get it.
You know why? Because the bottles come from China.
Oh, I need to go to Avenue U. It's our like little
Yeah,
Brooklyn
exactly.
Chinatown. They're
Tim,
gonna have it there.
Tim, can I reply to Ben's point about the rather boring designs?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure the Watch Wizard can also agree.
Yeah. Let's see it.
So there
And
there
Marcelo
was a
too.
no. I've read an article with James Dowling some months ago,
Mhm.
and he was talking about the love-hate relationship of watch collectors with Rolex.
Mhm.
And in my opinion, he had a point. He said, many people are starting with Rolex or progressing with Rolex. Then there comes the point where they get bored from
Mhm.
Rolex and they
Yes.
find it distasteful, and they
Yes.
they unload their Rolex and move on to Patek or to AP or whatever.
Yes. Yes.
And
Yes.
then there is the next phase when they realize how brilliant Rolex is,
Yes.
and they come back to Rolex and start buying back again. And I know people who had that kind of cycle twice or three times. So,
It is a classic wristwatch journey. It just keeps
yep,
recycling.
yes, yes.
Going out of, because like usually and the first time people get into Rolex because they know the brand. I mean, I spoke with so many people on the streets. What do they say? They only know Rolex. They only know Rolex brand.
Oh, there are people who are totally shocked when you tell them Rolex is not making the best
Right?
watches in the world.
They're like, "What?
What? Are you
My
out of
mind
your
was blown."
mind?
When I learned about Patek, my mind was blown. But obviously, I wasn't able to afford it. If I had the money, I would probably be in the Patek now phase, and then I would be start realizing again. "Oh, wait a minute, the wearability of the Rolex there's just nothing like it." And Wizard another $10 for the Sriracha font. Thank you so much, Wizard. What do you think about this whole thing? Is
Well,
Rolex
we all
design
know
boring?
somebody that shall not be named who went in and out of the Rolex
Oh yeah,
train, right?
Yes.
yes. No, but there are even decent people with a good taste who run those cycles. So
Yeah, I don't know why, but I would
Like
tell you this: if you want the top, the creme de la creme, you don't even go Patek, even though it's the king of the Holy Trinity, the old one. You
yeah.
go Langa, then Patek, then Vacheron, then AP, and then you go Rolex. But you
Mhm.
know, and nowadays, there's so many independents, guys. We all know. I mean, but I'm telling
yeah.
you, man, something's happening with FP Joe, and it keeps climbing and climbing.
Oh man,
Yep.
FP Shorn is insane, insane.
And
That
Langa,
that
don't even
that
try to
ship
get
has
some
sailed
hot
so many
Langa.
times. And Langa, you said?
You
Oh
know?
yeah,
Oof.
I mean it's crazy. Amongst dealers, I see the pricing. I'm like, what? That's like 4 times the retail. Oh yeah, you want it, you buy it.
Wow.
Mm. And
I'm
this is
happy to hear this.
he's got a follow up. Let's see if Marcelo can talk about this. I get you absolutely, Tim. It's timeless, right? It's just
About
very
talk
simple.
about FP John.
No, he's talking about the Rolex. The Rolex that it's time. He
Well, I
agrees
mean,
that it's timeless, but he says it's not exciting, and everyone has one. Never got a compliment on my day date. Damn, if you can't get a compliment on a day date or date just,
I,
that's brutal. But Santos,
I,
reverse and Portuguese is compliment getters like crazy. Now let's see, because Marcelo, you have some of the more
I have the
exclusive.
Smurf. I have
Yeah.
the. By the way, my meteor dial is under. Talking about Rolex being so good. I mean, less than
Mhm.
a year. I mean, the watch is in overall. So, go figure.
Whoa.
Yeah.
But Rolex, you're
Uh,
literally putting to the fire.
yeah, but I'm working with my Smurf. And I never. I I have friends. I go to barbecue 10 years ago to the
Mm,
guy, and never gave me compliment on the Rolex. The Rolex look for him like a kind of yeah, it's Rolex, it's Casio. Okay, it's a little bit more expensive than a Casio, maybe a couple of thousand more.
yeah.
I mean, this is the way they see.
Yeah,
And
actually, most people they don't know how much this stuff costs.
yeah, and the only when I came with a Panerai
Mhm.
or a Breitling,
Ooh,
they're like,
yeah,
wow, this is an expensive watch, especially the Breitling because it's so shiny.
yeah,
And the Panora is expensive because it's so big
yeah,
and it's definitely very, very, I mean, it's definitely 10 times more than the Rolex, of course.
yeah,
Like, and then, then actually it become more like the Breitling and the Panora become more like a conversation watch
yeah,
that you study to explain to them how much you insane that you pay thousands of dollars for a Rolex that
mhm,
they never even figure out before.
yeah.
So, Watch Wizard, what new watches have arrived? Have you found
Ooh.
one that goes on your wrist well?
No,
Weren't you waiting for a
I'm
bigger
waiting for that new
Rolex?
IWC that JJ had showed me.
Mm,
Which one was that?
The what is it, 46.4 millimeter? The Pilot.
The big Pilot with a
Mm.
8 day power reserve?
Yeah, 8 or 7. Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
one. But other than that, a lot of watches just keep going. I don't even see them. I just ship them direct to my dealers that they buy them. But it's
Okay.
insane. It's really insane.
So
Everybody,
how,
even Europe, Asia, uh, Dubai. I had so many guys reach out to me from Dubai about, hey, we're low on inventory. What do you got? I go, sorry guys. First of all, I furnish my guys in the States, then Asia, then you. But I have nothing. If I had something, I'd offer it. So
Mhm. So did you have that big Pilot in your hands? Did you try it on?
no, honestly, I haven't. But
Mm.
when I saw it's 46 millimeter and it's huge, the only thing that throws me off a little, but I don't think that's this something to dissuade me, is the big crown, that huge
mm,
crown.
Mm. Yeah.
mm.
But I can always send it to my buddy Dr. Dremel to adjust that for me. So,
You're welcome anytime.
oh, by the
Don't
way,
worry about.
tomorrow I'll have your tracking number because it's going out tomorrow morning. So,
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah,
um,
yeah. Just
so that Pilot, that's the only thing that I find a little off. But
mm.
then again, I don't know. I mean,
It makes
there were other
sense.
guys that had bigger crowns in the days, if you remember, like Chrono Swiss.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Wait, Stefano, did your son already send the 15500?
No, he's coming Friday.
He's coming to you to
Yeah,
Canada.
yeah.
What is he doing tomorrow?
What is he doing tomorrow? I don't know. I have to reach out because he meets with his thesis advisor. So that's why I had to catch him in between.
Uh-huh.
So I'll find out. I'll find out tonight and let you know.
Tomorrow or Thursday, because
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, I would love to get together with him, take some
Yep.
pictures, maybe make a little video, get
No
him,
problemo.
get a couple of beers, maybe get some ramen with him with
Yeah,
sriracha.
sure. My boy likes ramen.
Oh, we got Greggy boy, 10 pounds. Tim, my brother from another mother. I gotta go catch up soon. Greggy, reach out to me. I'm gonna reach out to me on Instagram. I have him on the Instagram. We'll have to do a fragrance
Well, he's got the
video
Creed
together.
Vetiver. That's a great one. I have that and I love it.
Oh, actually, one second.
Yeah.
Oh, 1 second. He's got the fragrance.
I'm amazed that you recognize that bottle. To me, it's just a green bottle.
I call him the
I
green
think I
bottle.
recognize it because I have it. And my
Yeah,
son.
okay.
I bought it for my son as well.
Let me drop the link to his channel, because actually I had a few viewers of mine already getting a few samples. So this is his
Oh,
this is
nice.
his website, the fragrancesamplesuk.com. If you're in UK, guys, check it out.
Wow.
You can go here. You can get Creed Aventus. You can get Baccarat Rouge 540. You can get Oud Wood, Green Irish Tweed, or like Leighton. You can get a sample of it to try it out. Look at this. You can get 2 ml bottle for £7. You can get 1 ml bottle for like, was it £4? It's so affordable. It makes trying out fragrances really easy. That way you don't have to spend, because like this bottle of Leighton is like $300, and you don't even know if you're gonna like it. And
Wow.
I recommend having 3 or 4 fragrances, depending, is it an evening, a daytime fragrance, is it winter, summer fragrance, right? So like Leighton, I would recommend this for like late night, autumn. Like this is a perfect time to start wearing Leighton. Same thing
He
with
says
yeah.
UK shipping only.
Okay, UK shipping only, guys. So only for the UK locals, but still, it's a really cool guy. He has everything. I'm shocked. Like over 1,000 fragrances.
Wow.
What?
Mm.
Yeah, he's got quite a little business going, really.
Oh,
And
nice.
he's been a little inspired. He inspired me a little bit too. I gotta be honest. I was depressed. I was so freaking depressed lately, and hearing his kind of story of just keep going at it really helped me out kind of psychologically. So guys, check out his website. If you're UK, get some samples. He should give me a code or something. But anyway. This is the code, £10. Thank you, man. I'll see you on the next one. We're gonna do some. I'm gonna try to get Mr. Smelly, Greggy Boy, and me, and we're gonna talk fragrances, fragrance game, and also Jonathan, you have to be there as well.
Oh, I'm totally useless there,
That's-
like always.
no,
You know,
no.
I was so
I
happy
might
that
listen.
Yeah.
I was so happy for tonight because you finally brought a topic up where I have something to say.
Oh yes. We're actually even getting to it, because the IWC has just released. Well, I think they put it on a bracelet now. Bobby Leg says Lange is going to cut production next year.
Yes, in half.
Ooh, half?
Yes, but you know what that means. Lange has to make money, so if they really cut the production in half,
Mhm.
this will mean that the average price of their watches will have to go double.
Oh,
So
yeah.
they will focus on higher end than they're doing right now.
Definitely.
Eddie, welcome to the live stream.
Hello, can you hear me?
Hey,
This is
Eddie.
giving me
Hey, guys.
anxiety.
Hi. Yeah, I don't think we've met before. My name's Eddie. Nice to meet y'all.
Say hello
I met Tim before.
to Marcelo and his wingman. Where's the wingman?
She's on the closet. I mean, she's
It's still
doing her
early. It's
thing
still
there.
early. She's smart
Very much
enough not
so.
to know to wake up so early to talk watches. Then we got the wizard. The wizard.
What's going on?
I know the wizard. I've heard so much about the wizard. I think it's the first time we've been on stream together, though.
Welcome.
Nice. The wizard, always nice.
Where do
to
you
see
live?
Right now, I'm in Oxford doing my
Oxford,
first round.
England?
Yeah,
Oh, so you're in university.
yeah. I'm doing
What are you
my
majoring
MBA
in?
here. MBA, Master in Business Administration.
Oh, congrats.
Yeah, so it's
What's your
11 p.m.
heritage?
I'm Chinese.
Ni hao.
Yeah.
But if you oh my God, Eddie, if you're doing MBA in business,
Yes.
I'm trying to run a business here. Maybe we can have some kind of business
What
partnership.
business?
I don't
What
know.
business? Let me know.
I've got business opportunities here at timwrite LLC.
Yeah, let me know. I'll consult with you on that.
Yeah, man. We're gonna have to monetize this whole thing
Yeah,
to run
you guys have to build up the empire.
the empire,
Yeah.
the boardwalk empire, or whatever
I mean,
you
you
want
have
to call it.
you have quite a following on here. You could do watches very easily.
Mm. Well, I was
Or
thinking
you-
like eventually to come up with other ways to monetize, to be able to run this thing without
Mhm.
getting a second job. You know what I mean? So that I could
Yeah.
focus on the show, and so they can get income coming in from other ways. But
Yeah.
yeah, so here we go. We got IWC Portugueser here. Actually, Turtlenite says, Eddie, just to clarify, the wingman isn't a human. Marcelo doesn't keep his mistress in the closet. Oh, it's so good. So good.
This is a Portuguese. They try to be a big pilot or something. I mean, what is the?
No.
I mean,
So-
is that a 44?
No, that is 40.
40.
That's a
That is
tiny
40,
wrist.
but Marcelo, quite the contrary. The history of the Portuguese is basically back to a time where IWC and all other watchmakers made pocket watches, big pocket watches, and they've got a request from Portuguese merchants to put one of their pocket watches on a strap.
Correct.
And that's what they did. So the Portuguese was initially a much bigger watch with a pocket watch movement. I think the first Portuguese was like 45 or something like that, really flat because of that big pocket watch movement. And now to have it in 40 means the Portuguese got smaller, not bigger.
Yeah, it was a big. It was like first big wristwatch before that trend really took off, because at that time, the wristwatches that existed were kind of those tiny little dress 34. Wait, actually, 34 was the Air King, was huge for a wristwatch.
Yeah.
But Portuguese was the first kind of
Bigger.
U-boat. Was also and the first Frankenwatch to come out.
What do you mean Frankenwatch?
Well, Frankenwatch, when they take the pocket watch movement and they turn it into a wristwatch.
Oh, okay. Okay, now
Right.
I get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And actually, that was the idea of Mr. Blümlein, who made Lange big. He was the CEO back then with IWC, and it was basically his idea, or he pushed that idea forward to reintroduce the Portuguese with that heritage.
Nice.
Yeah,
DCNLV upvoted. Thank you so much. Got fantastic 1872. That IWC is stunning. It just pops. Oh
no,
yeah,
it's
Marcelo,
beautiful. Yeah,
right?
it's beautiful, but the way that is simple is a simple way that they did it. I guess in history there is a point for it, but it almost look like a classic big pilot. If you think about it, look, I mean, you see all the numbers, all the you see all the numbers, 1, 2, 3, up to 12. You
Yep.
see the big face. Actually, I think this is the only Portuguese that you can take it as a big pilot. Actually, that you can take it, fly with it.
Well, IWC, right? They do have a lot of that heritage. Actually, a lot of their Portuguesers, they share movements with their big pilot watches. So I wouldn't be surprised. Well, this is a small seconds Portuguese.
So this is not the same movement like on the big pilot, because the big pilot, like just discussed with the Wizard, has 7 or 8 days power reserve, and that is much bigger. So that won't fit into this kind of.
So this would be
case.
the Portugueser that has its own in-house movement. Because
they have another big pilot, actually a simple one, not with a second hand, that he have only 72 hours.
Oh no, there are Portuguesers. There's a Portugueser chronograph. There's a Portugueser 8 days power reserve, and the Portugueser 8-day power reserve that literally they took the same movement. From the big pilot.
I think,
and I have a lot of problem with that. I think there was once a live stream and we were talking about this whole thing, and I expressed that I have a problem when watch manufacturers, they make movements and then they'll just put the movement into each watch. It's like, it's kind of a little bit like, imagine if Rolex was doing that. If they took the GM, well, they kind of do it. They're kind of doing it with the GMT Master 2 and the Explorer.
Everybody does it.
Yeah.
Welcome to the watch world, Tim.
Damn it.
I mean, they're putting the 3135 in everything, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
No, but
or Patek.
Patek
has 2 automatic movements, and they have it in all their watches, and add then a calendar module or a chronograph module. So everybody does it. AP, everybody.
Very true. Very true. Rien de la Pan says, Tim, you should start a fashion line. Timwrite t-shirts, hoodies, sunglasses, and board pants.
What is that?
Yeah, actually, I am working on a line of clothing. By the way, Design Atelier is working on some designs for. Okay, I don't want to talk about too much, but I had them forwarded to me, and my mind was blown at how good this guy is at designing. So, if
Tim,
he's
you
watching,
want to see the pilot I like?
Yes.
You see that?
Let's see here. 1 second. Jesus.
Tim, by the way, that Portuguese, the white dye is emerald or this is lacquered paint?
You mean enamel?
Enamel, yeah.
No, that is lacquered. That is lacquered.
It's lacquered, right? It's
emerald
here, dial,
is something different.
Silver white dial, matte finish, small seconds. No, it's just a silver white. It's not an.
Is that a lacquer silver white or a paint silver white?
No, it's matte.
Okay.
It's matte finished. So it's gonna have that. That's why the blued applied indices, they're gonna have really strong contrast against that dial.
Yeah,
this
nice.
This is
but
gold
actually,
hands, right?
Say again.
Sorry.
Yeah, gold hands.
No, I don't think so.
It's blue.
Blued.
No.
Yeah. So
everything is blued.
But
no, they're coated.
They're coated?
They're blued. They're actually metal that's blued, like a firearm.
With the fire,
Shit.
Yeah.
So
IWC, and actually look, like you actually get a lot for your money. Like this watch, look at this. It's only 8,000. Well, it's 8,000 euros, right? Now you get an in-house automatic movement. You get blued indices. You get. Now, the only problem with this watch is that the bracelet, it doesn't look like it has a micro extension in it.
That kind of looks like the Nautilus bracelet.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Polished.
And it's only about 9,500 US, I think.
But to be fair, IWC used this kind of bracelet for the engineer, which was at the same time like the Nautilus back then.
Very
so
true.
they're using this design for quite some time.
AP
micro
uses the
adjustment.
butterfly clasp like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
And
so
Roman
this
always
is
complains that it's not as comfortable because it digs into his wrist.
Mm.
so this is 5 8mm adjustments. If
I
you
don't
only
think
do the
that.
links.
Oh man, it's only
Yeah,
the
but
links.
That's
There's no
pretty
half
big.
links. It's gonna be a whole big problem. There's no micro adjustment. IWC they have bracelets with glide lock, so I don't know why they went with this one without any kind of micro adjustment. It is a little bit.
yeah,
Yeah, that might be a small, well, enough of a concern for others.
Yeah.
yeah,
But
but
it's a pretty
Jonathan
big
actually did
adjustment.
Jonathan actually make a point. You guys actually before mentioned that the whole bracelet look a little bit like a Nautilus bracelet, and actually he confirmed that actually used to be before in the
Yeah.
IWC.
Yeah. Engineer
General.
bracelet is the same kind of design. But like, okay, I mean, you can't have it all, right? So I think
So
it is quite a lot. There's no loom, no DCNLV, no loom,
No,
and
no, because
yeah,
that is also in the tradition with the pocket watches. So
Yes.
right,
keep in mind the original
and
was
also
a
dress
pocket
watches.
watch.
so I guess the question would be, would you rather own this watch or the
Mhm.
40mm Air King?
Ooh, yeah, actually, that is yeah. These are head to head, probably, right? These go head
I mean, this
to.
I
they're
think
probably
this
What
up
you
one.
there.
before
This
we
This
one
is
is
more
do
better.
that,
expensive.
before we do that comparison, let me point out to one really nice detail on the entire Portuguese line.
There's a
Basically,
lot of
the
yeah.
bezel is concave. It's not the other way around. Just like a Rolex bezel, it is concave, just
Yeah,
like
it's
the
concave
old.
instead of convex.
Yes, just like the old Patek chronographs used to be, and some perpetual calendars as well. And that is a very neat touch, and makes the watch visually a little bit smaller than it really is.
Hmm.
Okay. What is this?
Well, you have a soft bubbly bezel, or you have a
Mm,
concave bezel, just like a Coca-Cola bottle, which
mm.
gets slimmer and not thicker.
Ah,
Uh-oh.
Yeah, this subject.
Oh,
Yep.
there you go. He's wearing that IWC 8 days of power reserve.
That is
The
42
move,
millimeters. Yes.
yeah, and
Yes,
that's the
power
movement
reserve.
that kind of, in my opinion, looks better on
On the
the
big
big
pilot.
pilot. It just makes more sense on the big
yeah.
pilot. Here, it just kind of.
I think
Now,
I
the
now,
prefer the
reason.
chronograph. In
I
in
guess
now
my
I'm just.
mind, in my mind, the Portuguese line always represents either the sub-seconds at 6 or the chronograph. Actually, the chronograph, for some reason, I when I think Portugueser, I think Portugueser chronograph, not Portugueser 8 days power reserve.
The Portuguese
Hobbies I
chronograph.
like this. Did we talk about Hodinkee officially announcing their gray market entrance today? Damn.
it's kind of
Uh-oh.
gray
I don't
market's
know
a
how that's
touchy
going to play
subject
out for them, but
because then it means they
Yo.
have a vested interest in certain watches doing well.
Okay. This is a a surprise. And you know what?
If you scroll
I
down, it says pre-owns, so maybe they
yeah,
have a
they're
few
all
there.
pre-owned for their gray
yeah.
market.
Let's
Mm.
see. How long is this video? It's 2 minutes. Let's watch it
Hodinkee
together.
pre-owns.
1 second. Let me open it here. Watch this video, because oh, this is share screen, Chrome tab. Here we go. Audio. Okay. Let me know if you guys can hear it.
We'll mute ourselves.
Can you hear it?
What is it about watches that we love? Is it their functionality,
Can you guys hear it?
their design,
Yes,
Okay, good.
the way they make us feel when
Hidden
strapped?
climber.
Or is it their longevity? The way they not only stand the test of time, but are made better by it. From the beginning, everything we've done has been to make the world of watches better. More interesting, more entertaining, more accessible, and more honest. Today, we are proud to introduce another chapter, Hodinkee Pre-Owned. Every watch we sell undergoes the industry's most rigorous vetting process. It takes time, but it's what you'd expect from Hodinkee. Here's how we do it. The first step is authentication, where we confirm that the watch is what it's supposed to be. We cross-reference our brand databases, verify specs, and test the overall health of the watch. Next, it moves into our state-of-the-art watchmaking shop, where our in-house team of Swiss certified watchmakers inspect and service each watch by hand, piece by piece.
Ooh.
Everything is oiled, adjusted, and made to run flawlessly. If there's a single defective component, we make it right. No exceptions.
Oh man, they're really going.
From there, the watch heads to the refinishing shop, where it's treated to a nearly 40-step cleaning process.
This is a very nice advertisement.
Finishing and removing the story a watch has to tell. We understand that nuance. After refinishing, our quality control team inspects every millimeter of the watch and confirms the quality of our work. The watch is then photographed, listed online, and ready to start the next chapter of its life. Most pre-owned sites don't go to all this trouble.
Expensive
process. If we were the customer.
I'll be honest.
And it's worth the effort to make the world of watches a little bit better.
Wizard, as a watch dealer over 40 years, comments for that, please.
Wizard.
Like
what do you want me to comment on? That they do it right?
This looks like
that basically they say, hey, from now on, if you're interested in watches, just contact us. Don't contact Wizard. Don't contact Roman. Don't contact nobody. Just contact us, basically.
That's not what they said.
This is what these commercials say.
No, they imply that, but they don't say that. But who does is Federico from Delray. We are the only place to buy a pre-owned watch. That's what he says lately.
It sounds like they're
listen,
trying to justify.
You can tell that they put in money, time, and thought into this, making this video that has a 400-step process. But what I noticed is the first guy's wearing a Submariner, like an older, like a classic, neoclassic sub on a strap. The next guy's wearing a Breitling Chronomat 38 millimeter crosswind on a rouleau, what they used to call the bullet bracelet.
Yep.
The third guy I didn't catch, and the fourth guy's wearing a Reverso. So you got to see that Breitling is not a bad thing. Reverso, Gégé Lecoultre is not a bad thing. So, and those are watch guys that are wearing it, right?
Yeah. And did you see, like, they're saying that they're gonna push so much kind of work into each one of their watches, like
yes, because most dealers gray market, if it's used, you buy it as is.
Yeah,
they tell you might have a little surface scratch or a little wear on the clasp. They don't spend the time and money because they want to roll out their inventory.
They just keep flipping. I mean,
just keep going and going and going. Right. Where these guys, obviously Hodinkee is huge, guys, so they can afford to take the watch, put it through their process, which they probably own their own watch masters, their own watch refinishers, and all that, and testing, and there you go. But so you know, when you get a piece from them, you might be paying more than the average gray market guy for a used piece. But you know it's brought up to tech specs.
I'm hearing that they're willing. I'm hearing that they're putting more effort into refinishing process so they can charge a higher premium.
Oh, definite.
So I think that they're going to be selling these watches at maybe 5%, 8% more.
More than that.
Their competitors, and this is their competitive advantage.
Oh, there is a Hodinkee tax for sure.
Oh,
but
yeah,
there's also,
for sure.
But there's also going to be a scale discount. I mean, it looks like they have figured out the steps. They're going to be able. Their turnover is going to be really good compared to if other guys were trying to replicate them.
It's not there yet. I mean, this is newly launched. So, do they have in-house watchmakers? Or
but they bought
they do.
Crown and Caliber. See, look, a CDT says, "Is this just Crown and Caliber since it's Hodinkee now?" So they bought a gray market dealer, right?
Yeah.
And are they going to just uh o- s- um, offload the work they're talking about? Are they just sending it to Crown and
Are
Caliber
they
to do it?
outsourcing it?
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
They
Jonathan
bought Crown
said,
and
you're gonna pay for that service. I mean,
Yeah.
somebody
You're
they
going to
gotta
pay,
make the money
yeah.
back to pay these watch benchmen
Yeah.
and the
Yeah.
refinishes, right?
They're
So
gonna
it
have their
costs
margin
money.
on that.
And also, I always thought that they were kind of a gray market deal because they have like a vintage shop. No, I always get like emails with
Vintage is kind of
these
different.
rare finds that they sell at exorbitant price. They're price
They're
gouging.
not cheap. Hodinkee's never cheap.
Yeah, but they have good samples.
Yeah, well, I mean, look
their
at the
website.
quality they put behind it, right?
Well,
Yeah.
can we see what they have in inventory right now?
Let's see. 1 second.
Because if I see like an Omega and I see like a bunch of different movements, it can't be in house.
So, well, here they say in February of this year, I announced that we'd gone ahead and bought Crown and Caliber. Since then,
Right.
we've been hard working learning about what makes Crown and Caliber absolutely the best place to buy premium watches. And man, we learned a ton. Okay,
In
so
the world, he says.
yeah.
So they're
so there's-
outsourcing all the refinishing work, all the servicing work to Crown and Caliber.
well, no, it looks like they just used it to learn about
They
how
absorbed the
Crown and
company,
Caliber
so they
does it.
bought them.
Yeah.
No, it says they brought
But-
them in, not they bought them. Because Crown and Caliber
No,
is huge.
look what it says.
No. They bought
No, they
them,
bought
but they
it.
also brought the amazing Crown and Caliber business into our own.
Into our own, so they
Yeah.
bought them out.
Since then, we've been hard
No
work
way.
learning about what makes Caliber.
You-
Well, it
you
looks
know
like
what?
they're not shutting down Crown and Caliber. It's
No,
going,
because it'll
yeah.
be stupid. They have to use the
Yeah.
name to attract some of their own clients, right?
But
Yeah.
the question is, what does it mean to buy Crown and Caliber? Are you just hiring are you poaching their
No, you bought the
watchmaker?
company.
Yeah,
You
they
made
bought
a tender offer and they agreed and you bought them out. But you absorbed them. But you want to keep them on, so perhaps beside funds, like I guess like a company that they sell stocks and shares in their company, they also give them a percentage of profit to keep them and use their name legally. But I'm sure the corporate structure has changed. So that way, any issues that come up about Crown and Caliber, they've already absorbed into their own corporation or made another subsidiary.
So check this out. The website is already live, and they
Says the
have
Omega,
like
Tudor.
1,000 watches on here. That's
That's
mad.
insane. Look at the Tudor Pelagos 25610. 4350. Seriously? I
That's
can
not
get
bad.
it cheaper than you.
Oh yeah,
Come on, guys.
really?
You, not me. Forget me. I'm a dealer.
Yeah,
You
okay.
guys can get it cheaper than you.
Damn. Yeah, probably. Right, and this is
Yeah,
used.
but that was always the case, even with their used watches that they sometimes showed on their webpage. Their prices were always insane and far over the market. So they're basically just putting that concept on a broader platform.
Oh, dude, you know what they're doing?
Benjamin is
doing?
not stupid. He's a
No.
very smart man, Mr. Clymer.
Yo.
Yeah,
All they're
but-
doing, like, look at this. They use the Hodinkee. They built up a readership and stuff. And most people who read Hodinkee, they have no idea of
Yeah.
the secondary price market. They don't
No,
know that
they
this
don't.
is that they're being
It's
gouged.
like timepiece gentlemen.
Yeah.
They buy
Yeah.
watches and they sell them to the new audience who's unaware
Yeah.
of Chrono 24 or
Ma-
eBay or any additional.
Oh
I mean,
my
because 18,000 for a James Cameron,
Gee.
that's
Gray market is less
yeah.
for new, not worn.
That's actually
So
I have a question. Do they
This is
give
a
you
money
also
making machine for them.
do they give you only 1 year warranty or 5 years warranty? Like
No, there's no such thing. 1 year.
1 year. So screw them. I mean, the only
2 years.
David SW. David
2
SW,
years?
David
Yes.
SW.
Mhm.
Wait, how much is the Tudor GMT they're selling?
hold on. Tudor GMT.
Right there. On the David SW website.
Oh. 3,000. That's kind of Jomo shop price.
Yeah, it's
That's good.
25, 250 under list.
Yeah.
That's good.
look.
So,
Jonathan
That's
actually,
not-
sorry, Jonathan and also Wizard actually make a very, very strong point. The thing is, I contacted Wizard to buy a watch. It's a real watch. And if I want to service the watch, I'm going to service the company of
No, it's the
watch.
other one,
Like,
Tim,
Oh,
is
other one.
underneath that one.
Yeah, this is not the James
It
Cameron.
was the one he featured for 18,700 something.
How much is the Daytona?
Too much.
It's
Let's see
the
the- Oh, David S.W. It's even more
there you
expensive.
go, 18.9.
Wow.
So that
Box and
James
papers?
Cameron seems like it's unworn. What about this one?
Excellent
Excellent.
box papers, yes. And
Yes,
this
that
one
means it's
also.
used, and let's see what David does.
David is unworn for 18.8.
Oh, unworn.
Unworn.
Oh, okay.
That's
See,
quite a bit.
that's another way, gray market. They say either condition or they say unworn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
They never say new. They're not allowed.
Yeah, you could sue them. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Rolex will shut them down. They're big enough if you say new.
Yeah.
A gray market deal is not allowed to sell new Rolex.
Yeah, I mean, because the whole excellent condition thing is completely subjective. When I bought my Day-Date, it was excellent condition, but it has been polished the shit out of.
Oh, there you go.
Hmm.
Well, look, for a 11652, he's asking 27,000. What the fuck? You can get that watch for 20 grand less. An 116,520?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Hodinkee's not sponsoring your channel, right?
No, he,
No, David S.W. does.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, David S.W. has the best price. Let's establish that.
What? Oh my god, the David S.W. What? These prices, man. What the? 29.
Yeah, but is
David.
it new unworn like
condition?
NOS,
Let's
new
see.
old stock?
If it's new old stock, that's pretty
It's
warranted.
excellent. No, it's
Excellent.
Oh,
impossible.
it's
it could
V
be new.
serial. That's why it's high priced.
Wow.
It's closer to the
10%.
end of the run.
Guys, did you guys check in Hodinkee? Does this include taxes or not? The
No, of
price
course
of the-
not.
No,
Tags are
no,
always
of course not.
above and beyond.
Let's actually compare these two. Ooh, this is. Oh, man.
Yeah, but if you're if you're speaking,
You can look at
if
the
you would
edges.
be
You can see it's polished on that.
Mm.
Oh, this one?
Yeah, on the Hodinkee one, you can see the corners on that Daytona are not.
They're sharp. They're not as blunt as original David S.W. has them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to even check out how they photograph these watches a little bit differently. Box
You
papers,
see how sharp
yes.
that internal edge is.
Yeah, you don't get the same kind of pictures.
Yeah, but that bezel on Hodinkee is really soft. You can see that
Yeah.
from the corners.
Yeah, I can see there's damage here at
And I bet you Hodinkee won't
at
sell
the 8
something
o'clock.
without the box and papers.
Yeah, they wouldn't pick up anything without boxes and papers on that, especially because they want to provide the experience that you're buying this new.
Yeah, the photographs
New.
here are actually better.
On David, yeah, they're more more
accurate.
Yeah.
beside accurate, but they're more detailed.
Yeah. Here it's like they're selling it to a different audience.
Tim,
Yeah, they are.
David
Tim,
S.W.
on-
is like selling to enthusiasts,
27,
whereas these guys they're just selling it to
Retail.
people who kind of a lot of people
Tim-
who they don't know what's
Oh,
going on. It's almost
Tim, please go back to that Daytona. There is a side view where you can even see that the bezel is still scratched.
Oh yeah, no, it's right here. You can see at the where the 90
No,
is.
there is
Oh.
a side view on the watch where
Here?
you can
Oh, here?
the other one.
One
There's another one. More? Yeah, here
Right there.
at
Yeah, it's
90.
it's
you can
really
see.
badly
Yeah.
damaged. Yeah.
You know why? It's so close. If you try to polish that,
Yeah.
the
You
9 would
lose the
start to
lose
get
the
red,
detail.
rubbed
Yeah.
out.
You either replace
But-
it or you don't touch it. And
No,
actually
you don't.
it's better
but
not to
Wizard-
touch it, yeah.
Replace it,
Wizard-
and it costs a lot of money.
Wizard, if somebody would offer you this watch being excellent condition, what would you tell them?
I'd say if it's excellent, why does it have a scratch?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I would ask them, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, you
Ben-
know what? I
guys,
might be
look
a
at
little
this.
more coarse than you.
Ben says, guys, what the fuck? Where has this gone? 30K for fucking used watch.
And-
Does it
and,
chauffeur you
and listen-
around, give you blowjob this
listen,
money
guys,
for special
I-
peacocking?
I'm doing-
It's even more-
I'm doing photography also. I'm using very expensive cameras. I'm into photography a lot, and trust
Yeah.
me, they have the best photographers They can make amazing detail picture. If it's not that amazing picture, it's for a reason.
Yeah.
This is what I realized. A lot of the Japanese
This is for a
resellers
reason.
on Chrono 24 highlight all of the flaws of the watches.
Yes, they
Yeah.
do. The Japanese
I think-
dealers are the most honest guys I've ever seen. They might be pricey, but they tell you exactly how the watch is.
No surprises.
No, none.
And they might lose
Ooh.
some sales, but they keep a lot of customers.
Yeah, but they're, it's that's before dishonor, man. They can't dishonor themselves. It's a different breed. You have to respect them.
FB Jorn, the Havana dial.
That's a beautiful watch.
Yeah, I've
Expensive
seen,
watch.
actually I saw a picture of this watch yesterday, so a little bit of a callback. I was talking to someone and they sent me a picture, and the guy, he was wearing this one and Tim Massa was wearing his Zin. I was like, ooh, it's a little close to the heart. Oh, we got the reverse
83
attribute
grand for
moon.
that
Oh, wait a
Havana.
minute. Monoface.
Monoface.
Monoface. Okay, because I thought this was the one that Alex got.
The PAM 661 is pretty cheap comparison to others on websites.
But what condition is that Black Bay GMT in?
The Black Bay. Wait, hold on. Oh, the Black Bay GMT. Let's take a look at it.
That has to be brand new if they're asking for 37 on that.
Yeah, I mean, usually David SW has very good, excellent condition. I mean, look at it. It's minty, minty, minty. Yeah, there's no.
If it's used, it's more or less like a slider.
Yeah, no. Just look at it. It's completely new.
I almost forgot I have a Black Bay 58. I didn't look in the watch for a long time.
You have Black Bay 58?
Yeah, I didn't look in that watch for a long time. I mean,
What the hell, man? You should send it to me. I'll do a giveaway.
So there's $300 premium on that Black Bay, on the Black Bay GMT. Now, for you guys, would you rather buy the used Black Bay for $300 less, or buy a new one for $4,050?
Yeah, I'm going to bring it.
A new one, of course.
Okay.
Not that I would buy a two-door, I'm just saying.
Well, that's what I'm wearing right now.
No, it's a good watch, but they're too small. That's what my problem is. They're too small. I have to wear a 44 to 50 mil. I can't wear something smaller, else it looks like my sister's watch.
Well, to reply to the question, you get a discount at David SW if you mention Tim.
David SW, David SW, David SW. Yep, you get the best price.
So
if you're buying from
get the new one and get a discount. Do something good for Tim and buy the new one.
Yeah,
new one from David SW.
David SW is gonna hook you up. Either he'll give you either a free shipping for for the cheaper watches where there's where you're already getting where the margins are super small, but if you're buying something more expensive, you'll get the best price. So guys, don't be shy. I mean, this guy says CS Hodinkee is exceptional in their curating. Their buyers are not bottom feeders. I mean, I think they're different. They're really different because Hodinkee has a broad, really extremely broad market appeal. I mean, look, they're selling Tag Heuer, Aqua Racer. I looked at one of these.
They sell all kinds of brands.
They sell everything. Yeah, just everything for everyone. It probably cost them more. Like, they're selling this watch for $2,300. I mean, look at this. It's probably not even worth selling. I mean, what are they making on this watch?
But they probably bought it for $1,000.
Right. Yeah, you have to buy it at such steep discount to make anything on this that I don't know if it's even worth if it's worth the trouble. I almost bought this thing.
Wait, what? You have a Daytona. Why would you buy that?
Dude, let me explain. This was a legend of long ago, when Tim had no idea what's going on in the market, right? So when I went to service my Tag Heuer,
9 months ago.
No, it was years ago. It's 5 years ago, guys. That's it's like almost we're sitting.
I'm just
around
pulling your leg,
dude. So I was at Tag Heuer, so I think in Saks or something or somewhere. and I was giving my Tech Heuer for servicing, and I was looking at this thing, and I was looking at the Aqua. I thought I'm gonna go for the Aqua Racer, right? And then I saw this, and I was like, "Oh my god, why even go for the Aqua Racer if you can get a chronograph and a diver in one watch? What a wonderful thing!" And they had this thing at a steep discount, and I
How
thought,
thick is
"Wow,
it?
what a cool thing!" I tried it on; it was freaking huge, but I didn't give it too much consideration. I thought I'll buy it. I thought I'll get mine back, and then I'll get this. Oh, and look at this Marcelo Black.
Marcelo, what watch is that?
Look at that, the blue Black Bay 58.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That
So,
is
but
so stupid to have that watch. Makes no sense. You have a Smurf, man.
It might
That is
explain
true.
why I don't wear it.
So,
You need to get
but
rid of
Tim,
it.
but Tim, just think of it. The watch community, usually the people are smart and they're looking for the best deal and everything like that. So you have to respect Hodinkee for creating that universe where there is no discount,
No,
no
none.
discount on any new watch, and
Yeah, that's
people
not the universe
obviously.
I want to live in.
No, but people obviously are buying new watches without discounts like crazy just
Yeah.
because they are in that universe and they don't want to leave. And that's exactly why they do the pre-owned watches,
Yeah.
because there's a certain clientele who doesn't want to leave that
The
universe and
Hodinkee
feel
universe,
comfortable.
the
Yeah,
bubble,
yeah,
the
yeah,
bubble.
yeah.
Think,
Look
think
at
about
this.
how much
It looks
money.
like there's a mistake here. It says that in their article they say it's a 44 millimeters, and then here it says diameter is 43,
That's not
and the
good.
thickness is
16
16.
millimeters thick. That's
Yeah.
almost a deep sea. That's
It
that's an
is.
SD4K right there, right? SD4K is
Yeah.
15.5.
They're just spreading lies, as far as I know. Look at this, 43, and then here they say 44.
Once they sponsor you, we'll stop talking about this. But for
Yeah.
now,
Guys, is Aqua Racer 500 meters? Is it 500 meters water resistant?
that's pretty deep. With
What?
pushers too.
Yeah, no, there's no way. You press a pusher and that's it. It's done. Oh, look at this. They say 2 years Hodinkee warranty. So I
Okay.
guess that's their warranty. They give 2 years. Ceramic bezel? What? Oh, I guess
Yeah.
now.
It's a big polish on that.
Oh. Man, this watch is not. This is the thing with this $2,000 price point. It's not worth anything. This
Yeah,
is
if you
a
buy that,
servicing. Yeah, I mean it's a servicing disaster. It's gonna cost so much to service.
like if you bought that watch, you're probably gonna lose a 30% immediately, 40%.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no,
It's
you're screwed. You're screwed. Look, and this is the ridiculousness of this thing. You can get this extremely complicated watch, which most people would think like, why would you buy a Seamaster 300, which just has a date, where you can get a chronograph module for cheaper? Like the price doesn't make sense to normal people.
And it looks similar. You have the helium
Yeah.
escape valve in the same location,
Right? Yeah. It's kind of
but
mad.
you're gonna get killed on that resale. If
Mm.
you ever resale.
We get murdered. Murdered. It's Ulysses Nathan. How? Jeez. Why does this watch exist? I mean, tell me this.
There's people who love
Those are
that.
some big Romans.
Oh my god.
Is that a ceramic bezel?
I think so, yes.
I think
Or
so.
like an anodized?
I mean, fashion watch. Fashion.
Yes,
It is
I
a
have.
fashion watch.
Look, I have a friend in Hong Kong.
Mhm.
He's pretty well off. He could buy any watch that he wants, and he
Mhm.
keeps on buying those Ulysse Nardins.
Some people
it's
should
crazy.
not
Yeah.
don't deserve to have money. Like on This is just irresponsible. That friend you should just tell him like, dude, just give me your money and I'll buy watches for you. Just stop. Just
No, man,
stop.
don't say that. Come on. There's
I mean, look,
Asians, there's Middle
look at this.
Easterners, and there's Russians. I love you, Lise now down.
Yeah, Russians. They're most irresponsible people with money.
Look at Tim.
Yeah, look at
Wait,
me.
what is the dual time complication on that? I see the 8.
It's
Is
got
that-
a
Yeah,
date and
that
a
a-
dual.
it has
No,
a
that's the
window.
date.
Dual
The
time?
dual time is right where it says dual time.
Yeah,
So
it is
that
like
hops
a
every hour.
yeah, and with the two pushers on at
Ceramic
at
pusher?
10 and 8, you can set the second
You know,
time.
I think
zone.
I
That's
think
pretty
there is
Pretty
a
cool.
video. There's a video that you can check. I think about the Team Masso comparing let's see, then a white gold diver to the Smurf, and actually he reaffirmed that the Leciadine is better for value for money because it's more gold or something.
But you're not buying the watch for the gold.
I guess so.
Yeah.
I mean, if you wanted to buy gold, you can buy an ounce of gold for $1,800.
William Butthole. Hey Tim, thoughts on IWC Pilot 41 in green? I love it. I freaking love it.
Yeah,
I
there's
don't
a
like
waiting
it.
list and not 1% off. No discount.
On
Yeah.
the green, yeah. On the
It's
green.
it's very desired, but I don't like it, and I don't get the point why watering down the Pilot concept. The IWC Pilot watch is a
mean to the
watch with a
43
black
size?
dial. No,
Oh, this one
41,
right
there it
here,
is.
41.
it's just a bastard of a Pilot's watch
Yeah.
Wait, why?
because it's green.
Because it's green.
A Pilot's watch should have the highest
black?
contrast possible,
Yes.
so black and white. Period.
Well, I mean, it's
I
like
don't
one
get
of
it.
those limited editions, right? You,
Yeah,
you
it's
have
This is just my
it's a
opinion.
fashion one. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's just a fashion. It turns I don't know how many pilots are actually gonna wear it.
It's like
for
Le
pilot
Petit Prince,
purposes.
but in green.
Yeah, it's just like La Petite Prince in green. Yeah.
I mean-
But I like it. I like the new green because on the old pilot, the green was on the bronze version. And
Which
it
was
was not
hideous.
Yeah, the combination wasn't the best. But this thing, it's actually got screw down crown. Obviously, it doesn't have screw down pushers. If they put screw down pushers, forget about it. Then you got yourself a perfect watch. But the way it is, it's actually, oh my god! And that,
Wait.
guys, here's the thing: these pictures exaggerate how green the dial is.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It's completely exaggerated. It's a black dial with a hint of green in the proper angle.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay.
I saw the watch.
So
Yeah.
And
Like,
if
I
not,
wanna know-
if not screw down, but at least locking pushes would be better.
Yeah, just anything
Just
because
like the Daytona has.
yeah. That would be perfect. It would be perfect. I love this watch. I love this watch. The green in these pictures is completely exaggerated, Jonathan. Don't
Yeah.
worry. Yeah,
Even-
it's
even
extremely
so-
contrast.
Even so, the boutique I've been there, I mean, they play with the light. Actually, does reflect a little bit more when you put it in your hand. But you're right; it's not that dominant.
By the way, you guys seen that Watch Gringa ad for the IWC Pilot watches?
Oh,
It says it's that
It's
this
funny.
watch is most often seen on stewardess bedside table.
nightstands. Yes.
Yo, it's insane. Oh my
I-
god, that is
I
bad.
wanna-
Timmy, pull up that pilot I was telling you about.
Oh yeah. 1 second. CS says, Tim, you need to buy Ulysses Nachtan or IWC. Wemple will give you a serious kudos for. I saw Gerard Perigo Carbon. Wow, what a beautiful looking watch. Seriously. And Russell said he sent me a Ulysses Nachtan email. Okay.
Look, if you buy the
Check that
PC then it's going to pull 10 times more attention than a Rolex. This is as a fact.
Uh-oh. What do you think about this, Jonathan? the counter narrative.
Yeah, but the orange loses itself in the deep waters, man. It's not fluorescent orange. He has to understand that.
I've just posted a reply to our JW.
Okay.
For the same reason, I don't like the Hulk. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm.
But this is my personal opinion. I know that other people have a different opinion. It's just my opinion. Submariner should have a black dial. The blue of the Smurf I can live with. The blue of the Petit Prince IWC I can live with. I really don't like the green. It's too much.
Yeah, I'm not a green guy.
What about the Sermon?
The Sermon I can live with.
Because what about the
It's
Hulk?
only the
What about the
bezel.
Hulk?
That's why.
No, I don't like the Hulk at all.
Because see, here's the thing. This is why people don't. Here's the difference. You see, the black dial. That's the original. That's the purpose watch. When Rolex made the Hulk, it turned the Submariner into a more of a fashion statement than the black one. You can argue
they're following the trend, or better yet, the fad. They're following the fad. I think it's a fad.
Exactly.
The
Yes.
green? Oh yeah.
It was just another step on Rolex ways from making purposeful, cool watches into the luxury segment and fashion segment. Yeah.
Wizard, you said to pull up what?
Pilot.
Here we go. Pilots.
Pilot 42.
42. 42.
No. Wait a minute.
No,
Let it load.
Hold on.
Go down.
Going down.
Go down.
Down.
12,000.
Keep going. Where the hell is it?
Yeah,
What are we
but you
looking for?
guys,
See, the Canadian sites are totally different, man.
What are we looking for?
We're looking for the 46 millimeter Pilot, big crown.
The big pilot.
Okay. I think they're gonna be all under.
Yeah, these are small.
These are all small. Let's see.
Jonathan talk
Well,
about
this
the
is a big
original-
pilot. Big pilot. This one.
It's 12,000.
Maybe it's under.
No, it's the one on the left.
15,000.
Jonathan talk
Their
about the
website's so slow.
originality. He talk about the originality of the functions of what the watch was supposed to be. But today, when you buy a Submariner, you go to a wedding, you don't go to a diving to dive with it.
Yeah,
I
unfortunately.
dive with
So-
it. I would dive
There.
with it. Which one?
Nope, that one. Nope,
Which
the
one?
middle. That one.
This one? The
Yep.
the
Titanium.
Heritage.
Yeah, but that's exactly the problem, Marcelo. We have people who buy Submariners who are afraid to take it into the water.
They're afraid to
totally
wash their
ridiculous.
hands, damn it.
Yeah,
Submariner. Submariner. It goes sub, below water, but that's the one I want to get.
Oh, that's beautiful. I love the blue
I love the
hands.
watch. I love the
Blue hands,
color.
yeah.
I love the patina. I love the blued hands, but I'm going to get it,
Is this
but I just hope
titanium?
I'm not disappointed with the damn, the crown.
Is this titanium?
Yes.
That's a huge watch.
Wow.
Yeah, but I only
But you're
wear
big guy.
large watches, so.
Yeah.
But it's
He's-
beautiful.
I actually
Yes,
I
class.
like that the back is closed. They're not showing off. It's a purely purpose watch.
But this, how
Wow.
much is the watch? $12,000?
It's not cheap.
US, I
13.
think 13. Yeah.
13,000.
Well, yeah, but I'm going to get a dealer price on it.
Yeah.
It's 46.2 millimeters.
And it has a far better movement than the 40 millimeter. 40
I
millimeter.
believe
Yeah,
so.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I found it so fun what the wizard and the Jonathan said, because I did a video wearing the Smurf under the river, putting my hand in the river, and I mean, man, I got ballistic with comments like, "Are you insane? This is a $50,000 white gold. What?" I said, "Yeah, but this is a Submariner white gold." It's still, what is to put the hand in the river? It's not that I died with it, even so that I could die with it.
Yeah, it's
I'm still
insane.
thinking about it.
Wow. Okay, Okay, let me show you one more thing here.
You know, I just wish I had a wrist to carry that 46 millimeter big pilots. I really the proportions and everything is perfect. I know the Wizard doesn't like the crown too much, but that watch is really a
I
piece
think
of
it
art.
might be a little exaggerated in the photos, so
Yeah,
because
or
even
you
JJ
can.
said he wished he had a bigger wrist so he can get it because he tried it on actually.
I
Okay.
actually, I don't think it's that bad. I tried this on. I can wear this easily.
Yeah, but you have a wrist like a leg.
Wait,
Me?
Tim, what size is your
Yeah.
wrist?
No, 6.5 inches.
When
Not a
yeah,
leg.
I still
Yeah,
remember when you showed your wrist compared to JJ's wrist, and I thought the
I
big
have.
wrist belongs to JJ and not to
Yeah.
you.
I have a bigger wrist. Yeah,
Yes.
it's weird. It was really weird.
You have big wrist, Wizard. Yes, Daniel. Yes, I do.
What's the size? I think you have like 8, right? 8 inches.
Almost 8, just under 8.
Yeah, almost
Okay,
8.
that's big.
Damn, it's huge. And Russell has got a Ulysses Nartan Liloc. Liloc. Oh
Le
yeah, Liloc.
local Swiss.
It's actually, I mean, I don't mind this Ulysses Nartan because that's a dress watch and it's designed like a dress watch. I have a problem when they make divers watches with Roman numerals. That is so bizarre.
Complicated.
Makes no sense. Like, how the hell are you supposed to use Roman numerals while diving? It's just what? But this is probably one of those bargain Ulysses Nartan. I don't actually, but they made 1846 the date that the brand was created, like
Yeah,
in
but
really big red
you
letters.
no, you
Discuss.
also
Calm
have to
down,
keep in
guys.
mind.
Calm
No, but wait a minute, wait a minute.
down. Okay, okay,
So
okay. I'm
first of
calm.
all, this watch has an enamel dial, which is really beautiful.
Okay, it's a dress
Secondly,
watch. Yeah.
Julius Nada is one of the makers of ship's chronometers,
Okay.
mechanical ship's chronometers, and basically that dial is a reproduction of a naval chronometer dial. So this is what
Why are
makes
ships
this watch.
using? Are you talking about the ships that like the pirates used to?
Yeah,
The
no,
Pirates of the
no.
Caribbean.
Actually, not too long time ago. I think that has changed now. But I remember in the 80s and 90s,
Yeah.
even though there were atomic clocks and
Hmm.
every ship could position themselves pretty
Hmm.
well, there was a law that they had to have a mechanical chronometer on board. I think that has changed now,
Okay.
but for a very long time, commercial ships had to have a mechanical chronometer on.
Hmm. Okay. I look. It's okay. I like it. I like it when they do it this way. But when they do divers, why? I don't know. It's a different purpose. It just kind of doesn't make sense. It is kind of very busy, but this is a bargain, right? Like you can get
How much
this.
is it?
I think it's like 5,000. There's no way it's more than
Here,
that.
Russell just confirms what I said.
Yeah.
All the navies of the world use Ulysses Nardan marine chronometers. Interesting fact: Wempe has an own chronometer factory.
Oh, 8,000. Fuck. Oh, it's so expensive. Oh, enamel. Hold on. Let's do low to high.
I think we have 2 minutes until Archie starts.
Okay, we're gonna start. Oh, there's one for 3,000 in. What is this? What is a CH? Czechoslovakia.
No,
Oh,
Switzerland.
oh,
CH Switzerland, yeah. Well, Tim, I see you know a lot about geometry, huh? I won't even say geography. I'll just say geography. Yeah, Czech Republic, you passed it. CZ.
You can welcome Swiss next time when he's on. Welcome to from Czechoslovakia,
Yeah.
or greetings to Czechoslovakia, just like that.
Oh, wait, hold on a second. He has a special piece. One of 3. Actually, I think I'm starting to realize because other watches in that look same, they have a date, but this is a no date. That is
Plus,
actually,
1846 is written
So
in red, where the
Russell-
others are
I
black.
mean, this is probably several 100,000. I mean, this guy
He has the
Russell, he
he had
doesn't
all of
fuck
those.
around. I mean, this is
Long
probably a price of a up down Lange, right? Because look,
No.
you see it here. This is the poor man's version. See it? It's got a date, and he's got the exclusive. Okay.
That's so much money then for a UN.
For Pullman.
Yeah, it's platinum.
Gosh.
Bwah!
Unobtainium.
Yeah, a platinum. No day. I mean, you can tell because I was like, something. And this one, look, it's got like number 3,925. Like, why would they put that? At least in that day, there's weird. And this is one of three, dude.
Is it platinum?
Russell knows what the hell he's doing.
Russell has
Guys,
a big
I'm
budget.
gonna drop the link to the Blue Shirt Buddha GoFundMe campaign. If you haven't, what's it called? If you haven't contributed yet, go check it out. Blue Shirt Buddha needs your help if you're a fan of him. And I'm gonna wrap this up. We went for almost 2 hours. I'm gonna get some projects to work on. Wizard,
Yes,
call
sir.
your son.
I will.
Tell him I
I'll
wanna see
text
the
him,
5500.
and then I'll text you.
Yep. Style Collector, $5. It's nice to see different brands other than Rolex. Thank you. Yeah, we had a little kind of nice little discussion. Gonna end it here, and guys, the show continues on Archie Luxury Channel, right? I'll see you tomorrow.
See you guys.
Peace.